Today's review is Thunderbolts by Marvel Now Comics. Released in 2012 and is an ongoing series, but the first story ends with the first 12 issues.
Written by Daniel Way, who also wrote Punisher vs. Bullseye, Sabretooth, a solo Bullseye story, Venom, Twist, Run, Shiver, also crossed from Avatar Press.
Art by Steve Dillon, who was the artist for Hellblazer, Preacher, and The Punisher.
But issue 12 by Charles Soule, writer of Superman, Wonder Woman, and Death of Wolverine.
The comic starts out with the Punisher tied to a beam by a mysterious man, whose identity is immediately revealed, General Thaddeus Ross, aka the Red Hulk. Thaddeus Ross is trying to recruit Frank Castle for his team he's assembling. Already, Thaddeus Ross recruited Flash Thompson, aka Venom, Elektra, and the Merc with the Mouth, Deadpool. All together make the Marvel Now Thunderbolts. Now, to get into the review of this series, Thunderbolts is a pretty good read, though the action is kind of slow and the story takes a while to really pick up. Thunderbolts is actually a good read though. It does have a few flaws, but not a lot. Firstly, it takes off kind of slow. With a team of anti-heroes known for their violent and skillful techniques, you expect the story to immediately take off. Sadly, it takes a short while. But it does have its action, and it does get better as the story progresses. So just stick with it, and your appetite for action will be satisfied.
Things I liked about Thunderbolts had to be Deadpool's humor, the little snippets of him and his crush on Elektra that was very entertaining. The one character that I really knew about was Punisher, and issue 12 was pretty good. I mean, that line of, I might have been if she hadn't hesitated, but she did, and that was enough. That's very Punisher, and it was pretty fun.
My own personal favorite out of the team is definitely Deadpool. Deadpool is definitely the comic relief. Out of all the serious members like Frank Castle and Thaddeus Ross, Deadpool never misses a beat when it comes to his snarky comments, which makes Deadpool my personal favorite of the group.
The only issues that I found getting into Thunderbolts was the art. I feel like it could have been a little bit more refined and less cartoonish at some times.
The art for the series is a bit bland, though the colors are a great texture and the overall art should have been a little bit more detailed. Comparing it with stories like Old Man Logan and Age of Ultron, Thunderbolts seems a little cartoonish, but regardless, the art is still pretty good.
I had a hard time figuring out why General Ross picked these particular characters. Also, I was wondering if the characters had been chosen and then a story was put together to fit them. Thunderbolts isn't a bad comic, but it's not exactly great either. I think I would give it a 6 out of 10.
Yeah, for this review, we won't go too into what really happens in the series in case you want to check it out for yourself. Overall, I give it a 8 out of 10, which gives it an average of 7 out of 10. Well, that concludes Jacob and Devon reviews, and till next time.